On Monday, the parties agreed the lawyers of veteran police officer Ryan Oldhouse would pay the legal fees of two of the original defendants, a total of $30,000. The defendants originally asked for nearly $50,000 combined, but Julie Neeson isn't upset at the amount of the settlement. Instead, she sees it as a deterrent against other public officials trying a similar suit.
It was a long 4 years and a very expensive 4 years, and I really hope that being financially responsible for actions really keeps people from doing this to control speech.
After that 2020 protest, some people wrote online that Oldhouse flashed what could be considered a sign associated with white supremacy during the hearing. Neeson only posted on Facebook that others reported the officer flashed the sign and that the department should not tolerate white supremacy. In a case seen as a national precedent, Oldhouse then sued for defamation in July 2020, initially being allowed to remain anonymous in all court filings. The case eventually wound up at the Ohio Supreme Court, which ruled he could not remain anonymous because he was a public official. Courts also eventually dismissed the case overall, saying the defendants were protected under the First Amendment's guarantee of free speech. A judge also sanctioned Oldhouse's lawyers for bringing what was termed a frivolous lawsuit. Former Cincinnati FOP President Dan Hills now works as a law enforcement consultant along with Oldhouse's lawyers. He says Oldhouse won't have to pay the legal fees. The lawyers instead are covering those costs, and that they stand behind their decision to sue on behalf of all police officers.
They were being doxxed, they were being harassed, they were scared, they were uncertain, and these attorneys stepped up to the plate and took actions that stopped the doxing.
James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
Cincinnati's police oversight agency, the Citizens Complaint Authority, also cited Officer Oldhouse last year, stating that the lawsuit violated the department's policy because it discouraged citizens from bringing complaints. There are links to our previous coverage at local12.com.
From breaking news to feel-good stories, Local 12 has it all. Tap subscribe and hit the links to find out more.